Yo, what's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Harvey Dent, aka Co, and I wanted to come with something special. Now, this is some special live from the garbage can, semi not garbage, semi live from the garbage can. The reason why I'm bringing this is because I always wanted to do commentary over my fight, over one of my fights. And in this particular fight, this is an SBA fight. Now, the person that I'm fighting is Big Cyrus. We had a fight before I won that first one, so this is the rematch. And I just wanted to basically have a transparency post where, I talk about what I experience when I'm in the SBA. So a lot of people always talk about how the fights look scripted, how the fights look like we out there taking turns, basically saying, you hit me and I hit you. You hit me and I hit you. I want to let y'all know that it's really not like that. Sometimes we have some matches that is a little bit more slow paced, but it may be based off the fighters that's being used or the people that's playing. But then we got some fights that's basically clean ranked. Like when it comes down to it, it looks a little bit more like ranked than it does a SBA fight. Now, I'm not saying that to be like, in a bad way or nothing like that, but sometimes we throw body shots. Sometimes you gonna throw 80, 90, 100 punches in a round. Sometimes some people do that. And this fight right here was kind of like an example of it. Now, I want to just show y'all, we boxing. It's kind of a slow pace. Now, I do know the person that I'm using Zukan. I'm getting clapped. Now, Zukan do throw a lot of punches, but I was trying to box a little bit more. Like I said, transparency post. The knock on me is that I kind of stand still a little bit too much. And to be honest, maybe I should have stood still and got to using more counters because as many punches that was coming out, like it was like a bunch of punches coming out. And it was like constant pressure. It was constant walking forward. We really didn't do a lot of the things that you would see in some SBA fights. This fight was kind of like clean ranked. So I was trying to move a little bit more because the knock on me is that I stand still. I don't make it look aesthetically pleasing and stuff like that in certain situations, not all the time. So I was trying to move a little bit more in this fight. And as y'all can see, that shit was getting me beat the fuck up. That shit didn't work. I should have stood still and basically countered. I had a lot of opportunities. 70 plus punches in the first round. It was like 83 punches in the second round. I had a lot of opportunities to be out there countering because basically, we was just out that bitch bucking. It came off like Hearns against Hagler. Remember the war where it was like just a whole bunch of pressure? Just like it, to be honest, I wanted to do this and I'm glad that this fight happened like this because the knock is SBA. The fight's boring. Oh, they taking turns. They look like they saying you hit me, then I hit you. No, that's not true. Now, it do be some flaws. You might see some things that shouldn't be being done. And we working on that. We getting better. Nah, a little bit of crouch gluey. Look, that crouch gluey, that ain't supposed to be getting done. Like the lean forward, kind of wiggle in the block, that's not supposed to be getting done. That's kind of like live from the garbage can material. But it happens because we not perfect. And a lot of people always try to make it seem like we be trying to say that we don't do certain things and we just so perfect. No, the SBA is not perfect. We still growing. We still got a bunch of, cheese going on in certain situations. It's just light cheddar, you feel me? It's not sharp cheddar, it's mild cheddar. It's not cheese. It's like chi. It's like chi, you feel me? The SE ain't on there, it's like chi. You feel me? So, you got a little bit of wiggle crouch and you can't really, it's a form of glue, but it's not glue. That's what I'm saying. We're not perfect here, you feel me? Like, that was round one. As y'all can see, I went down. I'm down 10-8. And I'm glad that, we was able to keep it moving because I didn't want the breaks to be that long. So, bam, he hit the button and we got it going. So, here we go, round two. Now, round two, I tried to box a little bit more because, like I said, the knock on me, man, I don't move. You feel me? I'm always standing still. It don't look like sim. Basically, me standing still and, boxing, trying to stay in range, don't look like sim. So I was trying to move a little bit more, even though the fighter that I'm using don't even really move like that, you feel me? He go forward. Them step backs, he really don't do that. I probably should receive a PED because I was stepping back and shit like that. But it is what it is. I was just trying to figure out the best way to not be standing still no more. But obviously, it is what it is. So I'm trying to box, and as you can see, I started getting some counters in because I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to stand and try to counter. I'm going to use my counter game. And in this round, I was actually doing pretty decent, but I was trying to match the output. I think I threw around like 68 punches this round. Cyrus threw around like 83 because people be saying we don't throw no punches. People be trying to say stuff about how they say, oh, ain't nobody gonna control me and tell me how many punches I can't throw. Well, we shit. He threw 83 this round. So is that a problem? Y'all want to throw 83 punches? Shit, just choose a high volume fighter, walk forward, pressure, and just do that. Like, I was expecting that we was gonna, box a little bit more, but shit, some fighters and some fights in the SBA is more like clean ranked. So, we just sit there and we just go back and forth. I'm trying to box, we boxing. As you can see, it ain't no glue. As y'all can see, ain't no glue. It's a little bit of crouch gluey, but, ain't no glue. Ain't no glue. You might get a little bit of lean forward, crouch wiggle. Like, you see how he leaning forward a little bit, crouch wiggle. That's really not encouraged in the SBA. But, sometimes it happens because you might be trying to roll a hook or something like that. So it happens, but it's not encouraged in the SBA. So I don't want y'all to watch this video and be like, oh, okay, you could do that, because it's really not encouraged. We shouldn't, and we couldn't, and we don't usually do that. So, but I like I said, a lot of people always talking about, oh, y'all, they be telling y'all how many punches y'all can throw. Oh, they be telling y'all what kind of combos y'all can throw. Do this fight look like that? I want to ask y'all, real talk, do this fight look like we are being controlled by, I guess, who y'all think controlling us, telling us how many punches we can throw? Because this right here, these damn near zombos. When you think about it, these right here, damn near zombos when you break it really down. Like, it's like a clean zombo, though. You feel me? I went down again. It just wasn't working. I should have stood there and tried to counter a little bit more, but that shit wasn't working. Shout out to the daycare. They had posted a picture of my son. It's like a little update. Shout out to the daycare. But yeah, man, we was in here boxing. It was more like a clean version of ring. And this is why I can't tolerate the SBA opposed to like other leagues. And I'm not going to mention the other leagues and stuff like that because, they going to be like, oh, he hating. No, the reason why I can tolerate this is because, it may be a little bit, kind of like ranked, but it's not as bad. You feel me? We got some feinting. We got some that was a little crouch gluey. We don't really do that. We're not supposed to do the crouch gluey, but we got a little bit of, crouch gluey. We got some slips, some dodges, some ducks. We got a lot of that stuff. So being that we got a lot of that stuff, it's more like clean ranked. It's not necessarily ranked because y'all know what they doing ranked. They run around the ring, motherfuckers barely engaging, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to move around, but still engage. I didn't want to really get caught up in that I'm running type thing, but I also wanted to be in range to engage. But that shit wasn't working. I didn't fight this fight the way I fought the first one. I didn't stand my ground and, kind of hold my ground a little bit. I was trying to move. Like I said, that fucked me up because I'm not perfect. I'm still working. A lot of people think like I'm some type of SBA admin or something. I'm a fighter in the SBA, y'all, and I'm still learning. As y'all can see, I wanted y'all to see me get my ass beat on because people always be talking about I don't never show no shit of me. I don't never show what I'm doing. But I just wanted to show y'all that not every match in the SBA looks like, I guess, what y'all saying. We taking turns. Some of the motherfuckers is clean ranked. As y'all can see, I'm blocking these shots. Boom. Body work, like, it's clean ranked. So I do want some people to know that y'all can stop trying to send little shots, talk about they controlling us, telling us the punches we got to throw. That's not true. Some fights look like this. It is what it is.